Okay, we're doing a thing today. My house is quiet. We are in summer. My children are not in school anymore. My husband is not at work anymore. I am not at work anymore. So we are all home all the time at this point. So my house is not quiet very often. So I thought I'd take advantage. It is early. It's like 7 in the morning right now, guys. I can't even believe I'm awake, to be honest with you, but I'm going to take advantage of the fact that I am awake. I have my coffee. My house is quiet. My girls are still asleep. My husband's at the gym right now, actually. So we're going to do this right now because I have the time and it's something that I definitely need to get done. Today, we are picking the next books for my Alexa vlog. And here's what I want to do. At this point in time, when I'm filming this, we are leaving in about 2 weeks. We're physically moving to New Mexico. So I want to pick my next round, but I want to go ahead and pick them all right now. Whereas in the first vlog, I picked them as I read. But since we're 2 weeks out, we're going to be like in the middle of moving while I'm reading these books. So I wanted to go ahead and just pick them all now. These are books that I will take with me physically while we're moving and be trying to read them, and I will update you along the way and vlog along the way. We're just gonna maybe be in the middle of all the stuff, and especially since that's gonna be happening, I'm not gonna have as much reading time. So it's gonna take me a little bit longer, I think, to get through these than it did for my first round. And this vlog will probably go up after we're already in New Mexico. Okay. Something that I made a mistake on, which was in my first video, is that I said there were multiple books that had 3 votes. There was only 1. And the reason is I accidentally printed a couple of the comments twice, and I think that was because I was saving a Word document and then I would add comments as I got some in because they started trickling in a little bit at the end, and I wanted to make sure I got them all, but I think I accidentally printed a few multiple times. So I fixed it in my jar. So now everything should either have 2 or 1. So the 3 was definitely a bonus for the first video because that one legitimately did have 3 different commenters. But from here on out, there's only 2 or 1. And I haven't gotten any comments for the last probably a few weeks. So I think we're good on the comments for that. Okay, so it has 2 and the number is 292. So this is from Paul the Bookworm, thank you, and Craig Hines. So let's see what 292 is. All right, so we're here. We're gonna go to, past it, 292. Oh, okay. The Awakening by Caroline Peckham and Suzanne Valenti. This is the book 1 in the Zodiac Academy series, which is another fantasy. It's also a romance. I think it's a fantasy. It's in our romantasy section of the bookstore. I know that for sure. So technically it's in romance, but there's also some like romantasy books that are kind of snuggled in there. But yeah, oh, another start to a series. Okay, fun. Yeah, okay, let me go grab that one. All right, Zodiac Academy. We'll see how this goes. This is a long series. It's actually, is it 8 books right now? Oh man, it's like, got some stuff. Yeah, we'll see. I've heard it's fun. So that's kind of how I'm going to go into it. I'm not expecting like anything amazing or, you know, super complex or anything like that, but we'll see. But I have been wanting to read it, and I have heard good things from people who I read similarly to. So now we're going to pick one that had a single. So let's just mix these up. We'll pick a number and see what it is. What is this? This is, okay, oh, it's from Hulda, yay! Okay, so Hulda, hers picked 121. All right, let's see what that is. Okay, scroll back up, 121. Here we go. Oh, Fool Me Once by Ashley Winstead. Perfect. Okay, so this, okay, let me go grab it and then we'll talk. Okay, Ashley Winstead. Ashley is an author that I want to read to zero. She writes thrillers. She also has written 2 romances and they're companions. So this is the first one, and then her second one is, you know, a character from this book as well, becomes the main character. So I have read all of her thrillers and 5-starred all of them. I love them so much, but I haven't read a romance yet. So I have this one, and then the book number 2 is sitting on my shelves over there as well. And yeah, so this will help me get to a goal of reading her to zero, because I could read this one and then read the second one, and that would put me at that goal, which would be awesome. And then I just have to wait till next year, till her next book comes out. But yay. Okay, super awesome. Thank you, Hulda. I'm going to vlog along the way like I did with the first video as well. So kind of like, you know, when I start my first one, I'll let you know what it is, and then a halfway check-in point, and then when I finish, what my thoughts were. So yeah, but I'm very excited to get started on this next round. These are definitely all books I've been very much looking forward to. So, all right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Hey guys, okay. We are in major moving mode at this point. Like, this is my desk right now. It's a hot mess. It's totally fine. Just going through some stuff and making sure, like, things are protected that we need protected, and, you know, throwing anything away we don't need anymore. But because of that, I'm getting started on an audiobook, and I am going to start with Fool Me Once. So this will be the first one that I read for this vlog. I've been wanting to read this for a while. So I have this one, and I have the follow-up companion book as well. So these are romances, and I want to see how Ashley writes a romance, because she's normally a thriller writer, and I've read all those and 5-starred every single one of them. So we're going to see how she does with romance for me. We'll see. I don't know. But this is politically driven as well. I know the main character is working with politicians. I don't think she is a politician, but she's working with politicians to try to pass some stuff through legislature. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it's not like super heavy-handed, because I tend to get bogged down by that kind of stuff, just because I hear about politics constantly every day. So I don't love it in my books necessarily, if it deals with real life stuff like we're going through, but we'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and get started though, and work on getting my stuff ready for the move. And I'll let you know what I think, like, when I get halfway through. Hey guys. Okay. I'm going to give you an update, for Fool Me Once. And this, I'm only a little bit into it, to be honest, but today is a day that I'm going to be doing a lot of things around the house, getting ready for the move. And I'm just going to put this in my ears, and it would be amazing if I could finish it today. I'm actually going to try. I'm going to have that much time and that many things to do around the house. So I'm going to actually really try to finish it today if I can. But I'm 7 chapters in, and it's very politically driven, which doesn't surprise me, because I know that our main character is trying to pass legislation about green energy and stuff. So I knew that it was going to be heavy on that, and it is. So I'm trying to, like, just take that with, okay, that's fine. I don't love heavy politics in my books, just because heavy politics are in every day. But it's okay. I'm struggling on whether or not I like this main character, because right now I don't. Right now I don't like her. Right now she makes really bad decisions. She makes really, she's doing things that are not okay and hiding behind, well, it's revenge for this. Like, stop. Stop it. So I don't know if I like her or not. And, like, one of the things I'm marking some stuff. One of the things that I marked was something that her, like, the love interest said to her. And I was like, thank you. And it was like a political thing, you know. Actually, let me read you the line, because it was really good. I was like, thank you. What did he say? Okay. So she was like kind of telling him he didn't have enough passion behind their initiative or something. He said, I have lots of passion, but I'm also a grown-up. I make compromises because I live in a world where people disagree and I want to get things done. I don't want to just tread water in an ocean of idealism, even if it comes with a lovely sense of superiority to keep me afloat. And then she called him a sellout. So I'm like, thank you. So like that line right there, I was like, thank you, dude. I appreciate that. And then of course she's disagreeing with him, but you know, just, yeah. So it's interesting. So not sure if I'm liking her, but I'm hoping there's going to be some character development with her for sure. We'll see. I'm not sure about it. Storyline so far is just fine. Nothing crazy or, you know, I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I do plan to, fingers crossed, finish it today if I can. If not, get a majority of it finished today and then be able to finish it up tomorrow. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's how that's going. Okay, I will update you once I am done with the book. Hey guys. Okay, I just finished this. I'm giving it 3. And the reason I'm struggling with this one is because I love Ashley Winstead. She is one of my favorite thriller writers, hands down. I did go into this with a little bit lower expectations because I had heard, you know, it's very heavily political, definitely on the Democratic side of politics. So I was kind of preparing myself for that. And it definitely was. That was one of the things I didn't like about it. I understand having characters who are in the Democratic Party and how they would probably naturally speak about Republicans. But I don't know. It just kind of made me go, ugh, man. Because it was just mean. You know what I mean? And it makes sense. That's what our politicians do and what they are teaching everyone else to do as well. So I understand that. It's stupid. So I didn't enjoy that part. I never liked the main character. I never liked Lee, ever. I didn't like her decisions. They were so impulsive. They were destructive. She hurt people around her constantly, like on purpose. And she never really learned from that. She really didn't. So, I never liked her. So that was another down point. The up points are I really like the writing. I think Ashley is a fantastic writer. And I did like the romance as far as the storyline went. Like I liked the romance part of it. So I'll give it that. So it's a struggle. So that's why I landed on a 3, kind of right in the middle. I'm going to hang on to this because it's Ashley. I'm going to read the second book, which is called The Boyfriend Candidate, I think is what it's called, to see what I think about that one. If I have the same feelings as this, it might be I'm just not into the romance side of her books, and I'll make that decision later. So when I read that one, I'll decide whether or not I'm going to keep this one and that one, or, you know, if that one kind of saves the romance side of it for me, then I'll hang on to this one too. So we'll see. For now, I'm going to hang on to it because I did tab up a couple things. But yeah, so that was a 3-star, which is fine. We're in the middle of moving right now, but I think the next one is going to be one that I take with me and kind of get going while we're on the road. I'll read like in the hotel rooms while we're traveling, and you know, when we get to the new house and stuff, I'll be reading that. So, hey guys. Okay, I'm going to start my second book for this vlog. So this one was I wrote it down, 292. And I got a couple comments on that one. So I am going to start Zodiac Academy. This is going to be what I take with me while we're moving. We are actually, as of when I'm starting this book today, today's Saturday, the movers come on Monday. So packers come on Monday, moving truck comes on Tuesday, we leave on Wednesday. So this will be what I'm reading during the moving process for sure, like taking with me all that kind of good stuff. I'm taking this in my Kindle. So Yeah. So this is what I'm reading. And we'll see how it goes. I'm excited though to get into it and see what it's all about. This, I believe this is self-published. I'm pretty positive. Let me double check my facts though before I just like start spouting that off, but I'm pretty positive it is. I don't think this has been picked up by a traditional publisher. Yeah, copyright by the authors. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, this is a self-published series, and gosh, there's at least 9 out. I think a 10th one is coming out as well. I'm not sure about the progress on that, but I know that there's a ton, and they keep getting bigger and bigger. It's one of those series. But I'm excited to see what it's all about. I believe magical school is happening in here. The book itself is beautiful. So, like there's artwork inside, and I think each chapter starts with black pages, which is pretty cool. And then the rest of it is in white pages. But yeah, we'll see how it all goes. So I'm going to go ahead and get started today and update you on my progress when I'm about halfway through. We will probably either be on the road or already in New Mexico by the time I'm halfway through, just because moving takes a lot of time, and I'm not going to have a ton of time for reading. So that's okay. But we'll see how fast I can get through it. I'm not trying to speed my way through it by any means. But I wanted to at least go ahead and get started. So I'm going to do that. Hey guys. Okay. I finished this. Okay. We are here in New Mexico now. And I was reading this book the entire time that we were moving, basically. While we were driving, this is what I was reading at night in the hotels. While we were unpacking. This is basically my nighttime read. I didn't really read much during the day because we were just so busy getting the house ready and unpacked and settled and everything. But shortly after we got settled, I was able to finish this up. So it did take me a while to read this one, only because I was not having a lot of time to sit down and read. But I did finish it. And that's why I didn't do a midway kind of check-in. I just forgot. We were very busy. So, so I did tab a few things here and there. This one was very interesting. It was entertaining. It's an adult fantasy. And it's about 2 twins who discover that they are part of a fae world. And not only are they part of the fae world, but their parents were, like, their dad was a long lost king, I guess, who passed away or was killed or something. So they're the actual heirs to this kingdom. However, in order to inherit this kingdom, they have to enroll in the Zodiac Academy. They have to pass everything, and they have to prove their worth, basically. In the meantime, since there was no king, the kingdom is being run by 4 different houses. And those are based on elements, so earth, air, fire, water. And all 4 of those houses have sons who are in Zodiac Academy, and they are considered the heirs right now. They are set to take over for their parents when they pass all their stuff and prove themselves as well. However, these 2 girls show up and throw a wrench in that plan, and they are not happy about it. Meanwhile, these 2 girls are trying to figure out what the heck is going on. Holy crap, they have power. And try to stay alive, because it seems like people are trying to kill them left and right. They're not exactly welcome there. So, yeah, I will say it was entertaining for sure. And I'm trying to decide if I want to buy the books. Here's my concern. These books are huge. Like, this is a big book, right? They are gorgeous. The covers are stunning.
but the series is very long. I think there's like 8 or 9 books out right now, and I know there's a 10th book that's going to be coming out. This first book is rewritten from the boys' perspective as well. So there's a lot going on with this series, and I don't know if I want to invest my money in buying them, because I have also heard it gets old after a while. So I'm thinking I'm going to keep this on my shelves for now. We'll see. I want to read a couple more books first to see what my thoughts are on them, to see if I do want to continue with the series, or if like by book 3 I'm over it. Then there's my answer, right? I'm not going to read 7 more books if I'm over it in book 3. Or if I'm reading them and completely loving them, then maybe I do want to buy them. But I want to read them first. They are available on Kindle Unlimited. So that's how I'm going to plan to read the second book. I would actually maybe like to do that this year. So I can kind of start making some decisions on that. Because if I end up not buying the series, then I'll probably just get rid of this one too. You know what I mean? There's no point in having the first book in a series if I'm not going to have the rest of them. But I will say it was entertaining. Definitely. I did really, really like the characters, and the ending of this book was like, wow. I didn't want to put it down. So there's that. That's good. So I'm landing on a 4 stars with this one. I'm really glad I read it, and yeah, we'll hang on to it for now.
Hey guys, okay, I wanted to kind of explain something about this vlog because this one was a little bit different. Now, normally I will read 3 books in a vlog. That's kind of my goal. I think it's a good round number. It's enough, but not too much. Now, this one I only picked 2, and I had originally picked 3, but I cut out the 3rd book that I had picked, and the reason I did that is because when I was thinking about picking up that 3rd book, I realized it's not something that I'm ready to read right now. And I'm starting to right now kind of feel a little bit slumpy. And I knew that if I picked up that book, it would be something that I don't enjoy right now. Whereas if I pick it up when I'm not feeling like I'm kind of hitting a slump, then I would really enjoy it. So I didn't feel like reading it now is going to do that book justice, and I need to honor that and understand that that's just where my brain is right now and not force it. So I did cut that part out. I didn't show you the numbers or what the book was or anything. I put those numbers back in my jar, so I will pick those numbers again at another time. But yeah, so that's why this one only had 2 in it, and plus they both, it took me a long time to get them both read. So that's why there's only 2 books in this video versus when I had 3 before. So numbers went back in the jar, book went back on the shelf, not a big deal. I do want to start another round of this. However, I have a lot of plans for September right now because we're doing series September. I have a book club that I have joined recently that we're going to be reading a book for, and I have a lot going on. So you're going to see that in my September TBR here. I think I'm going to post that in the first week of September. I'll post my TBR so you kind of see what's going on. So I don't think I'm going to start in September, to be honest. I'll probably do another round starting in October. So I am excited to do another round of it. Just I want to kind of get September done first and then move on in October. So be prepared for that. But yeah, so I just wanted to close this out and let you guys know kind of what was going on behind the scenes. And regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed that. But I did enjoy these 2 books. Definitely, I enjoyed The Awakening more. But I do have plans to read The Boyfriend Candidate, which is the Ashley Winstead, the 2nd book in that romance series. I plan to read that in September for series September. So we'll see where my opinion lands on that after I read that book. So that's going to be coming up here soon too. But all right. So thank you guys so much for the numbers. And again, I will probably start my next round in October is what I'm thinking. So yeah, but I'm excited about it. Okay. I will see you guys again soon. Hope you have a great day. Bye.